Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Rainbow Six Siege Operator Guide. In this video, we'll be covering OSA, the newest attacker coming to Rainbow Six Siege. We'll be going over her loadout, special gadget, and how to best use her in the siege. But before we continue with the video, please take a moment to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out and I really appreciate it, plus you'll always have some siege content to watch. It's a win-win. Now let's begin. First up, her loadout, which is pretty good overall. Starting off, we have the 5.56XI Assault Rifle. It deals high damage with a below average fire rate and a magazine capacity of 30 rounds. Its recoil also isn't that bad. After a couple matches, you should be pretty accurate. So yeah, it's a good assault rifle. It hits like a truck, but be careful because that slow fire rate can be a big downside sometimes. Just pace your shots and aim for the head. Try not to spray and pray when you don't have to, and you should be good. Next, we have the PDW-9. It's the complete opposite of the 5.56XI. It deals pretty low damage with a super fast fire rate and a magazine capacity of 50 rounds. It also has really low recoil, making it super accurate in close range and pretty good at long range if you have good aim and really pace your shots. It's a really good close quarters weapon. Your high fire rate will save you quite a few times in those close engagements. So if you want a longer range, higher damage dealing weapon, take the 5.56XI. If you want a close range weapon with a blazing fast fire rate, take the PDW-9. Moving on, we have her secondary weapon and gadgets. Her only handgun is the PMM. It's your average handgun. Switch to it when you run out of ammo in your primary or when you need some extra precision aiming. It has close to no recoil, so spam that trigger and aim for the head. As for the secondary gadgets, take the Claymore if you want to protect your flank from roamers or defend the bomb once it's planted, or take the smoke grenades for some visual concealment or to help out your friendly neighborhood glass main. Moving on, we have her special ability, the Talon 8 Clear Shield. OSA has the ability to deploy the Clear Shield, clear bulletproof shield. It can be deployed on doorways, windows, or out in the open similar to a deployable shield. But there are some distinct differences between the Clear Shield and a deployable shield. For starters, OSA is an attacker, meaning she is the only one able to deploy a shield-like structure on the attacking team. Next, it's taller. Since a clear shield is a bit taller than a deployable shield, she can actively hold the shield out and crouch to protect her feet and just keep herself completely protected. So you're able to pull your clear shield out and actually look around and gather intel while being relatively safe from the front. Finally, the clear shield has a canister. This canister, similar to Mira's black mirrors, can be shot to destroy the clear shield, meaning at any time you have the ability to shoot the canister and catch the defender you're having a stare-off with by surprise. As with any ability, there are a few important things to note. First up, OSA can deploy the clear shield while rappelling. She can even deploy it at the bottom or top of the window depending on her orientation. Next, the clear shield will bust through normal barricades, meaning she can quickly break a barricade and still keep the angle she's holding safe. The clear shield can also be destroyed in many ways, mostly by explosives. Nitro cells or impacts can break the shield, or if a defender gets behind the shield, they can shoot the previously mentioned canister. Finally, the shield can be meleeed. This doesn't destroy it though. When a defender melees a clear shield, the glass will break a bit, making it still bulletproof, but impossible to see through. It's pretty much just a normal shield, no more clear. Finally, you can deploy two of them. You have two clear shields, so use them wisely. Now, how can we best use her in the siege? Well, there are many amazing ways to use her clear shields to great effect. For example, windows. In the past, if you wanted to hold a window as an attacker, you just had to play a game of whack-a-mole with your defender, peeking in and out of cover, hoping that the defender hasn't repositioned in the 2 seconds you weren't looking through the window. Well, not anymore. Now, you can set up your clear shield and keep a constant beat on where the defender is. Yeah, you still have to peek over the shield to actually, shoot them, but you can see all their movements and pre-fire your own shield to get your bullets out faster and exactly on target. Next, OSA's clear shields make her amazing at planting the bomb. If you manage to get into the objective area and plant, you can defend the bomb so well. It's different for every objective room, of course, but OSA can use her clear shield to set up a really good defensive angle to protect that bomb and fire at any defenders looking to play the objective. Just set your shield up in a good spot and hide behind it until any defenders come into the room. Just be smart about when you peek and aim for that head. It makes it extremely hard for defenders to take you or the bomb out unless, they have explosives or any AoE or anything like that. Finally, we have the non-traditional uses. For starters, you can pull your shield out and crouch. The clear shield is taller than a normal deployable shield, so your feet will be fully protected. You can then round any corners or enter any room without fear of being shot. Sure, you can still get hit by explosives or flanked, but if you're unsure about a room and you don't have a drone, you can always do this and either bait out any defenders or just look around to make sure that the room is clear. You can also set up ambushes. Pay attention to the hot zones of each map, places where defenders are most likely going to be or pass through. Then set up your clear shield in a nice defensive spot and wait for a defender. When they finally come around, ambush them and take them out. Bonus points if you use a claymore to either get a cheeky kill or as an audio cue that a defender is coming that way. Of course, this is all map dependent. With OSA being a shield deployer, a lot of her ability and strength revolves around map knowledge, so make sure you're paying attention to what the enemy team does on certain maps and try to account for it in future games. With enough time and practice, and maybe a couple few YouTube videos, you'll be setting up your shields in amazing spots in no time. Now to the combos and counters. Starting off with the combos. OSA can combo well with pretty much anyone, since her ability is independent from most other attackers. She doesn't have to rely on anyone to deploy her shield in a good spot. Just make sure you're letting your teammates know where you deploy your shields so that everyone can make the most use out of them. As for the counters, she has quite a few. For starters, anyone with any explosive. So anyone that has either impacts or nitro cells can counter her pretty well. They simply just have to throw that explosive to take her shield out. Next, defenders that are able to flush out anyone hiding behind the clear shield. This means anyone with an AoE ability. So that would be Smoke and Tachanka. Their AoEs will flush anyone out. They either stay behind the shield and die, or run out of the shield's protection and get shot by you or your team. Then we have a really niche counter, Maestro. If OSA deploys her clear shield and an evil eye can see the canister, he can simply shoot it and bring that shield down. I also want to note that anyone can break that canister, so if you have a shot on the canister, just take it and bring it down. So her main counters are Smoke, Tachanka, and Maestro. And that's going to be it for the video. I'm going to hear from you all. Do you like OSA? Do you think she'll be used in ranked? And is she your new main? I don't know, so let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for even more amazing Rainbow Six Siege content. Also, don't forget to check the description of the video for a link to our Discord server where we talk all Siege all the time. I'm the Battle Moon, and I will see you in the next Siege.